Hello everybody, this is GamePro24X, and today we're going to be looking at the current event, the Encounter 2014. So for those of you who do not know, this is the Metal Gear Solid 4 themed event. So this is the second time it has come around. In this event, they seem to be doing something a little bit different. Instead of having one map for the weekly, they now have a daily version of this event. So every single day, there'll be a new event mission up for the daily for normal, hard, and extreme. The event mission will play out like it normally does. However, the tactical heavy weapon will be swapped with Metal Gear Rex instead of Ray. And with Rex, you can actually control where he shoots and fires his missiles. So it's a more hands-on tactical heavy weapon, and people seem to prefer that over Ray. Along with that, we also get Metal Gear Solid 4 themed rewards, which I will go over in a little bit. Also, the Devastators are replaced with the Geckos from Metal Gear Solid 4. You have the normal Gecko and the Poison Gecko. And they're not too hard to fight, but they are pretty fun to fight as well. So you'll definitely have some fun with that. Now, I do need to make a small correction. So the last time I made a video, I talked about earning less BP in Extreme and such. Well, it turns out there's actually a small caveat to that. So right now, I am looking at the current daily mission for the event, and as you can see here, it has a little BP symbol. However, the BP symbol is like a stack of coins. Now if we look at the weekly, you'll notice that it has the same BP symbol, however it's one single coin. And from what someone just explained to me, that's supposed to mean that the event is supposed to offer you more BP, and the weekly will still give you BP, but not as much as the event. Now, I was under the impression that the weekly and the daily were always the same. However, this was like the first time I ever really played the non-event mission when it came to this event. And every other event that I've played, I've always played the event mission, and I would always have accurate battle point reward numbers. Except for this one, I didn't, and yeah, I made that small mistake. However, I do think for the events that are just generally go play the salvage missions, I think it's still the same rule applies where the dailies and weeklies are the same. However, if there's an actual event mission up and running, that's the one that'll give you more BP. So definitely make that little note, and thank you all on the subreddit who pointed that out, because I didn't know that for the longest time. So thank you. So let's take a look at the stuff you can get out of the event. So, it looks like with Obols, they actually gave us more. So the last event that we did, we can get 4 Obols total. Now we can get 6. And it looks like they adjusted the prices as well for all of them. So that's really good. So as I mentioned, because this is a Metal Gear Solid 4 themed event, we get Metal Gear Solid 4 themed stuff. So we get the Haven Trooper, Raiden suit, some nameplates, some gestures, and that's about it. After that, everything else is the same. You can rebuy SV coins, you can get more field manuals, you can get another weapon case or material cases for epic and legendaries. So yeah, not a whole lot to choose. So to get all Obols, you're going to need to earn 180,000 BP. And if you are brand new and you haven't done this event at all, to get all of the Metal Gear Solid 4 themed items, it will cost you 17,000 BP. And that's relatively really quick to grind out, so I'm not going to add that in the calculations. The Obols is what a lot of people are going to be aiming for, and that's going to be the massive chunk of the grind for this event. So when it comes to playing the actual event mission, you will earn 1,533 battle points from hard, and if you complete Extreme with an S+, you will earn 3,120 battle points. Now, I didn't bother to get the information for normal, as well, I don't really think a whole lot of people will be playing normal, and to be quite frank with you, if you are only strong enough to play normal, you probably shouldn't even be worried about the Obols in the first place, as that is a very high tier, endgame-ish item that people are grinding for. So, if you can't even do hard, then I don't really see the point of calculating normal for you guys. So, sorry. Now, on to the meat and potatoes of this whole video. So, to get all the Obols without a pass, it will take you 118 hard runs, or 58 Extreme S+ runs. If you do have the pass, however, it will take you a total of 24 runs on hard, and 12 runs on Extreme S+. So with the information I just gave you, if we crunch all these numbers up, this is what you're going to be looking at. So for those of us who are not going to be using the pass, if you're going to do this all in 1 week, it will take you 17 runs a day playing hard, or 9 runs a day for Extreme S+. If you choose to further divide up the grind between 14 days, aka 2 weeks, which by the way is how long the event lasts, it will take you 9 runs a day completing hard, or 5 runs a day completing S+. And to be honest, that seems pretty reasonable. 5 to 9, maybe 9 might be pushing it for some people, but I think most of us can actually do 5 runs a day. Now, I don't actually have the numbers for like time like I did with the previous event video, but I can safely say that with the absolute fastest team possible, you could complete these missions like in around 12 to 14 minutes, and that's excluding any of the loading times. So I guess maybe put a 15-minute timer on top of that. So times that by whatever number you're looking at, and that's how long you're going to be grinding for feasibly every single day or so. Now, I also realized that because this video was not made the day of the event, some of you guys probably didn't even do most of this stuff. So if you really can, try to catch up as much as you possibly could and get yourself to that point where you can just grind out the rest of this event minimally. Alright, so for those of you who are running like a monthly premium pass, this is what you're going to be looking at in terms of this event. So if you plan to complete all of your obols within 1 week, it will take you 24 runs total on hard, which is 4 runs a day, or 12 runs of Extreme S+, which is going to be 2 runs a day. If you plan on getting all your obols done within the span of 2 weeks, it will take you around 2 runs a day for playing hard, and of course it'll take you 1 run a day on Extreme S+. So, once again, if you have the pass, you don't have too much to worry about. I do want to stress that even if you do not have the pass, this is still totally feasible. And I get that maybe not everyone can play every single day like I can. So the days that you can play, maybe you want to like double dip or even triple dip on the amount of runs per day. That is considering if you have a good team to run this event. Now, for the people who just have very, very minimal time within the 2 weeks to play, it might be your best option to get the premium pass. And the days that you can play, you can just play it to your heart's content and be done. That's one of the reasons why the pass is there, as much as people kind of don't like it. But because this event is rotating on different maps every single day, we do have, I think, 2 to 3 opportunities on playing Airport and Fallen Village throughout these 2 weeks. So whenever the rotation map is on these 2 particular maps, like today, for example, with Fallen Village, you could definitely buy a 1-day pass and you can grind out all your obols within that day, because those 2 are by far the easiest maps you can possibly do this. And if they're easy maps, then it's going to incentivize you to keep going and again, and again. So those are your options for this event if you're trying to get all the obols. So good luck to you guys on that. This is not related to the event, but I thought I should mention it because I did ask for some help on this particular topic, and I got some information for it. So thank you Blonde99 for sending me this picture of the Crosslane bow, so we can take a look at what type of perks it has. So with the Crosslane bow, it looks like the 2 free perks that it comes with is the Guillotine perk, which was only exclusively on the Battle Sickle for the longest time, but now it's not. And on top of that, you also get the stamina consumption for the triple arrow skill for the Jaeger. Now, this Crosslane bow actually shares the same perk set with another compound bow, with the critical hit rate 2 and the critical boost level 2. Obviously, compound bow has different free perks that comes with it, but I've yet to make this video, but basically that version of the compound bow with the critical hit rate and boost level 2 is actually like the better of the 2, and it's just a really good bow overall. So I'll be making that in-depth bow video later on when school is over, which it's almost over for me. That way I can focus my time and attention on Survive a little bit more. One more thing I want to point out is that I wonder if this stamina consumption perk stacks with the Wolf Pants. That also has that perk as well. So we'll have to wait and see about that. So for those of you who may have this Crosslane bow and the stuff that I mentioned earlier, or if you actually have the Crosslane bow and it has different perks, be sure to let me know about that. As for my opinion as to like how the bow is in general, well, looking at the stats and looking at the free stats, I think this bow might be just better overall over the compound bow, because compound bow only has draw speed and stun, which I don't think people really care about too much. But it does look cool as shit. So once again, thank you Blah for sending that in to me. It was great finding out what the new perks are for this new weapon. I will be streaming this event later on tonight, so for those of you who want to play with me on PSN, be sure to send me a message, and we'll see if we can get some games in together. Because today is Unfallen Village, and, well, you know, you can easily find some games on that, because it is a pretty simple mission. Overall, this event is pretty nice. I really did enjoy Metal Gear Solid 4 as a game, and now that we get to fight the geckos and such, along with using Rex, that's just really great. It was a lot of fun last time this event came around, and I'm sure I'm going to have more fun this time. Speaking of Metal Gear Solid 4, before I end off on this video, I am actually going to play Metal Gear Solid 4 this month and try to get the Boss Extreme emblem. I've done it multiple times, but I've never done it on stream before, so it'll be fun rediscovering new paths and possibly new strats when it comes to that. So I hope you guys are excited for that and look forward to that. Alright, so this video has gone on long enough. You guys know where to find my info for any other inquiries. Hope you found the information in this video very helpful. And good luck to all of you guys who are grinding out your obols or whatever you want in this event. I will be grinding my heart out to this event and having some fun with it because, again, I love fighting the geckos. They're a lot more entertaining to fight than the Devastators. I can tell you that for sure. So I will see you guys tonight on the live stream. Hope to see you all there. This is GamePro24X. And I'll see you guys next time.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.